Now there, everyone, hope you're well. I hope I do a better video than inside. I know it were rattly and crackly, but we'll get better at it. It's my first attempt, first YouTube channel, and it's all new to me. And like I say, we'll get better at it, fingers crossed. So here they go, the mk1 Berg Cup 20 valve walk round. Like I said, I've done all this myself. It's not absolutely perfect, never will be, because I do it and I'm a clumsy bugger. But yeah, depends what you want to put into the car. Like I say, I bought the engine £4,500, I think, £400 running Mk4 Golf. It's only running 240 brake. It's not mega, doesn't need to be mega. It keeps up with the best of stuff. Could do with a limited slip diff, could do with a bigger fourth gear, but how far do you want to go? How deep do you want to go your pockets? That's my opinion anyway. Now I'm at that stage where this will run like this for probably another 2 years now, done dusted. So yeah, should we have a walk around it? Let's have a walk and a chat. So here they go. Like I say, it's not mint. I've got a lot of tidying up to do, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Everyone always asks me about these up here. They're off Dreadnought Custom. If you go on my Facebook page and just type in on the search at the top, it'll come up Dreadnought Custom. We're always shouting him out. He's got a Facebook page himself, Thomas I can't say his name, so Tom, you go hold Tom. So there you go, that's Dreadnought Custom who do them. I just think it tides it up, sound deadens it a little bit. They do work, they do the job. That's an AUM 20 valve, nothing special. Come with the KO3S. Just put intercooler on it, bigger intercooler, and morning. You'll think I'm mad talking to myself, but yeah, bigger intercooler, bigger induction kit. Did a bit of pipe work, and Bob's your uncle 240 brake. Exhaust is a 2.5 inch downpipe, 2.5 inch straight through with a little box on back, quieting it down for neighbours. Not expensive, like I say, it's just an aftermarket one. Works a treat. KO3S, KO3, don't think there's much difference at all really. If you want to go big, you're going KO4, you're going big stonking Garrett turbo or something like that. It works for me. It's cheap, reliable, never let me down. This has never let me down at all, and my idea is this year I will try and drive everywhere I can in it, to every show I physically can, and yet it will be going on the track as well. So we'll just see how reliable the 20 valve is at 240 brake with no fancy kit on it. I've got, we'll touch on it now while we're here. As you can see through the mesh at the front, which I've done just to save the radiator. That is a Mercedes Sprinter intercooler. Believe it or not, I didn't have to cut anything to put that in. You can see how big it is. It goes from light to light, down to the bottom, up to the top. And I'm not being funny. Let's see if we can have a look. There's the top one. And all I've done there, I've made some custom pipes. A custom shot what run underneath the battery tray, down the side and around the back. So that's that side. Just bear with me. About 100 odd quid this radiator, and a lot of room there. Look, there's the room. There you go, and that's a Mark II radiator with a single fan, and I've kept that on a switch constant, just for peace of mind really. But there you go, Mercedes intercooler on the front of there, and I've had no qualms with it. Probably losing a bit of BHP because of the core size of it, but I don't know, I'm happy. I think if you see me little drive around, I'm like a child in a sweet shop. I bought the kit. I think it didn't leave me much left of nearly £600 for the kit. I'll put the link on the YouTube channel and the Facebook. The kit is absolutely spot on. As you can tell, it fits like a glove. It don't come with any rubbers or the bolts. I've done that myself personally, just a cheap rubber. Done the bolts myself. People ask me about the splitter. I'm not telling you what it is. I'm sorry, but that's took some researching and it's took me hours to find, and that's my little piece of my little gem, that. So I know people are asking, but yeah. I'm going to keep that one to myself. I've told you a lot of secrets, but that one's staying with me. As you can tell, the ride height, it's pretty high, but I didn't want to smash that off, and yeah, that's my little gem. That I love it. I love it. Sorry. There you go. Look. Now people are asking about wheels when you put wheels on Berg cups. It's finding the right one. Now a lot of people are into the ATS cups, but I researched the Mark 1 when I was doing it, and I really wanted a retro wheel in fitting and in keeping with the Berg cup. And I was looking and I saw a Cami Mark 1 back in the day when everything was black and white, and I noticed a lot of them were running the ATS cups on 9Js back in the day. So I kind of wanted to keep that retro look of the old retro cars. So yeah, ATS Cup 9Js on the rear, full on wrapped in proxies. I am just looking for a set for the front, because they're 7Js. I could do with 7.5Js, and they've got 20mm spaces on as well. So yeah, a bit of a retro feel, not to everyone's taste, but that's the whole point of the V-dub scene, is it's your taste and your build, so it's kind of cool. The G60 brakes are the tight, they're very tight. So yeah, there you go. That's the wheels. Set me back a lot of money, did the 9Js ATS cups, a lot of money, to the point where after sitting down and we've done all the work, ATC Automotives have resprayed them for me, done a fantastic job, knew what I was trying to achieve by the retro look, but by the time you look at the figures, it gets silly, doesn't it? But yeah, I've achieved that look. That's the look I was going for. The retro car, retro race car, if you will. So yeah, they're the wheels. Hope you like them. Like I say, cutting out the arches and stuff, you've just got to go balls deep. You can't, I tell you now, you can't muck around. It is what it is. If you want to achieve something like this, you've just got to grab the bull by the horns. I built the diffuser myself. It's nothing special, it's just a bit subtle really. But I've done that myself there. That's just a aftermarket diffuser, nothing special. And the black strip you see on the back, because it's had to shoot out a bit, was just to hide the back end of it. But yeah, that is actually a Mark III piece of side trim. So a good old Mark III's on a Mark 1. So you see, they are good for some at Mark III's. I'm only joking, love a Mark III. So yeah, that's the diffuser. Like I say, something subtle, nothing special. People ask about the spoiler. It's a genuine heli spoiler my wife bought for me in lockdown. Believe it or not, it's genuine. It's got all stamped up. Wife bought me that, as well as the car back in the day. She bought me this car on my 30th birthday, because I said when I go over 30, I don't want to look like I have a midlife crisis. So believe it or not, my wife bought me the tin can. So all this is her fault. All this, Lauren, is your fault, not my fault. So there you go. And then she got up to bought a Corrado, as you all know. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying the video. And like I say, I'm doing it, I like to interact with everyone, and I hope everyone is really enjoying the club. I'm really trying my best to interact with everybody. The club is absolutely massive now, and it's fantastic. It's an absolute success, and I'm sorry if I don't talk to everybody. I think you can all appreciate it, 16,000 members. I can't shake everyone's hand, but I will try to talk to everybody. So there you go. Yeah, that's the custom exhaust I got made locally in Accrington, just a fella I know. Nothing special, it's got a box on it, it is quiet. I'd contemplate taking the box off at laugh, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it for now, I think. Works a treat. I cut the holes in the back. I've done the 3 instead of the full lot, 3 at either side of the diffuser, just to represent the 3 at the front, to follow it through. Something different. Yeah, there you go. I think I'm getting there with it. Should we pop it? Should we pop the boot? So there you go, the roll cage. Come on, stay up for me. Yes, it stayed up. Well, in a mk1, it's fun, innit? So the roll cage is just a show cage. It come chrome. My wife sprayed it for me. It's nothing special. I just thought, like I say, give it more of a retro look. Luckily, when I bought it off a friend, I got that with it. So my harnesses are elitist, really, aren't they? So I got that, and it's all strapped up proper, nice and tight. I know my extinguisher's meant to be in the front. I can't reach in the back. The mk1 weren't meant to go this far, and it has, and the extinguisher's not moved yet, so that's the next job. Like I said, the boarding, everyone's always like, oh god, you've done well there. It's not hard, people, don't panic about it. So let's see if we can get the sides. You know, I boarded all them myself. I boarded the back myself. I've had to change it there because of that. The sides, here we go, I haven't finished, see what I mean? It's a running project. Let's get that out there. I've done that myself. And it's not hard to do. I won't go worrying about thinking you can't do anything like this, because you can. It's not hard at all. Morning, you alright?
Yeah, fine.
Good.
That's some machine.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so don't worry about it too much. It's easy enough, plywood and stencil. It's not hard to do, so don't panic yourself. It is something you can do. Like I said, the struts are OMP. I've got the lower strut as well, OMP, and I've got a front strut as well. The front strut is a really hard one to fit because of the gearbox you've got. When you start running 20 valve in the gearbox, you can't run the front lower strut, which I'll put the link on my Facebook page. I've actually got a fella who does them, and they fit perfect for a mk1 20 valve. They fit absolute perfect, and it really is a machine now. It really tightened itself up. So yeah, like I say, I'll put that on for you. Yeah, the fueling system is all sat. Let's get under there, let's get under there. The fueling system is all slung here for now. I need to build a box for it all. Yeah, I know it's not the best looking thing, but it does the job, and like I say, I do it all at home. And I do envy people who can run them a good setup at home and really build it themselves. It's a credit to you. So I've just got the fueling system to sort out really. It's just an external fuel pump, external swirl pot, and it's just a filter. So they're all under there, tucked away for now with a bracket, but I want to build an aluminium box. Now I keep going on about aluminium. Kind of cool idea I did for my splitter at the front, and you can just see it because I'm going to put some where the air ducts are there on the Berg cup. I'll just zoom in. You see the aluminium sheet? I've got a full aluminium sheet running right underneath the splitter, which goes from that side to that and is pegged with the pegs, so it holds it all. My idea is, I've left that protruding. There we go. My idea is I'm going to put an air induction to the brakes eventually, so I can pin it off that instead of pinning it off the body kit. So there you go, little idea there I've got. Yeah, Berg 20 valve. I've knocked on a sun strip there, and I've put on a few companies who get involved with the club, so go and like their pages. They're good companies. Hopefully I can litter that with it and it's not all over my car, it's just on the sun strip, and if it gets too much I could take it off because I'm not into like stickering everything up, but there we go. So the interior is still the same. Oh, I've gone lightweight as well. I've gone proper lightweight for you. Started drilling holes in everything. Like I say, I've done the door cards as well. It's not hard. Plywood sheet, stencil around the old one, cut it and do it yourself. Just think it gives it, tied it up a bit. I would bang on about the seats. These are Suzuki Jimmy, believe it or not.